Hey guys, another fuel additive Duramax video. I know. Woo, whoopee. Anyway, this is a video I wanted to shoot because I did this and it helped my truck, and I know a lot of people are up in the air about snake oil and stuff like that on fuel additives and what works and what doesn't work. So, I have an AirDog 165 on my truck. It's fully deleted 14 GMC Duramax. It's got an Anarchy diesel EFI Live tune on it. 5 positions. Shift on the fly, you know, so truck's good. It's got a lot of power. I'm not really in it for the power game. I wanted fuel efficiency. I wanted to delete the EGR and all that crap. I wanted the motor to run good and, you know, last a long time. I wanted to get all that soot from going back into my intake was my big thing. I'm not a race car truck guy, practical truck guy. But my injector rates were slightly outside the range on Injector 7 from what GM calls as acceptable range for injector. So it was 4.5. They recommend positive 4, negative 6, somewhere in between there. So I was a little high on Injector 7, made me think. I was like, well, what can I do to fix it? So I called a friend of mine up who's a guru GM Duramax guy. He owns one. He's a GM certified mechanic. He's been doing it forever. Really good, knowledgeable dude. Called him up, talked to him. Was like, hey, what's going on, man? Sent him a few text messages. He says, man, those injector rates looks like you just need to clean them. Grab the AC Delco upper engine and injector cleaner. I forget the part number. But you guys have seen the YouTube videos and other people talking about it on the forums and Facebook and whatnot. So he recommended that I do it, but the dealership was closed. So I was like, well, what can I do? I saw a few videos where guys use SeaFoam and other additives and stuff. Had a can of SeaFoam. Ran up to O'Reilly's, grabbed a MicroGuard filter. This replaces Wix part number. It is the old Wix part number. I don't know if it's a Fram or what. I don't know what filter. It says it's made in Taiwan and whatever. It's a white body metal filter. Looks real similar to the Delco filter. Said, you know, give it a shot. I'm running an AirDog 165 with its own filter and water separator. Don't think I need all the excessive filtering. But needless to say, that was pretty cheap for a Duramax filter, so I said I'll give it a shot, try it out. So I filled it slap up with SeaFoam. But I really didn't, because you need 2 cans to fill that thing up. So I used 1 full can of SeaFoam and the MicroGuard filter. The diesel clean, I just used it to top the SeaFoam off in the filter. I'm fairly certain that you need to pour into the dish and let the fuel run in. And I'm pretty sure that the fuel is pulled out of the hole and into the injection system. So to keep you from cross-contaminating in, I would suggest trying to slowly pour into here until you start seeing the fuel level rise or the injector cleaner rise in there. And you know, whenever it stops going down, then you know you're full. So again, pour into the surrounding dish. I'm fairly sure that's correct. That's good information. But pour into the surrounding dish and try not to pour directly into that, because you got dirt, lint, crap, trash, whatever, or there's something in that bottle. You don't want it to go down in there. You'd rather get caught in a filter. So that's what I did. I put it all on, primed the truck, started the truck up, let it sit there and idle. Then I drove around my neighborhood just kind of easy. Came back and let it sit for a few hours. I shot across town, goosed around on it a little bit. Came back, and you can see the new injector quantities. So those are the old ones. You can see number 7 is 4.5. Number 7 is now 2. Still higher than the rest of them, but better than it was. Both of these pictures of the injector balance rates were shot at operating temperature. I tried to make sure that there were no variables that could really change other than changing the brand filter and trying to add the additive and letting it do a hot soak or whatever you want to call it on the injectors and then let it run. But guys, if you can't see that, with me trying to maintain all the variables, making them exactly the same, that's the injector balance rate now. That's what it was before. So the range on all of them, there is some change in 1 or 2 of them that it actually went the other way, but for the most part across the board, it looks a lot better. All the numbers are closer. So try that out, guys.